I'm Dave Carvajal. This is Thunder, Wisdom, and Insights with some of my favorite leaders on the planet.
So I am a big believer of having failures in life all throughout your career journey. I think it's a very humbling experience. I think it's something that really helps you learn and push your thinking. So I've had quite a few failures, and I'm not going to lie about it. I've had failures around product launches, but what you do is you learn, you test, you refine, you iterate, right? And that's sort of what you go about it. But I think the one that comes to mind early on has been, around talent and hiring the wrong talent. Early on in my career, especially when I was getting into these sort of GM roles, which were, they hired me to sort of turn businesses around. I was at this, I was very impatient to hire people very quickly. And that probably has been my biggest learning, is to take your time, do the job yourself, but to hire the right talent, because your team is what makes you successful, right? And so I think a few mishires have helped me sort of take a step back now as I think about every role of mine and what my team needs to be, that hiring the right talent makes a huge difference in the team's success, in the business's success, and your personal success. I think when it comes to good leaders, and I'm always constantly trying to make myself a better person in the same way, is the first big aspect of a good leader is trust and building trust. Because when you have trust, you allow your team to start thinking creatively, to start thinking out of the box, to start taking risks. So making sure your team feels like you have their back, I think building that trust is a big thing. I think a good leader articulates a vision, even if it's the initial vision, very clearly. So somebody who has a good vision of where the business needs to be. I think a good leader has great empathy. Again, you need empathy because it's not just about business results and succeeding and steamrolling people. It's about doing it as a team. So I think empathy is a big deal that I look at in leaders. And this fire in your belly to succeed. I think I'm looking for that in a leader, and most good leaders have that.